Hello there, you wonderful person. Let's continue the Outer Worlds. Last time we started to go through this place. Holy shit, that should be... Yeah, there we go. We started to go through the docking area of the Groundbreaker. We just got access to the restricted area because we smooth docked our way in here. This guy here. Don't remember his name though. And why did we do that? I don't know. Because we can. Is this place where they... oops.
There it is.
Oh.
Just yank the drive and I'll do the rest.
Just what? Do what with the drive? Am I supposed to... Okay. We're not gonna get in trouble for doing this, are we? Main menu. Eject docking records data cartridge. Yes, please. Hey. Confiscated goods. Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Modified pistol, jock, hatchet, metal hoop, prayer beads, OSI. Locked container. Owner refused inspection. He fled before we could get down to it. Left his things behind, so there's stored in the back of the security station until the idiot shows his face again. Which is likely to be never. Yep, probably. Security logs. Sublight. Sublight is the people... I remember. Wait. Before I read, let me see if I remember. Sublight is the people that steal things. They steal things, but they're not against the law or something like that. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds, generous one too. Negotiate for the usual finder's fee and then give Lilia her salvage. Brawl at the Lost Hope. Freelancers versus board. The freelancers won, arrested a freighter captain with more bits than brains. Hawthorne's ships impounded by order of Udom Bedford. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that board snake. Interesting. Udon Bedford. Okay, let's be careful with this guy, I guess. A guy from the back base roughed up the Moon Kid. Raving mad, warned me that the moon was gonna bring about the end times. It was flying high on whatever Mac Red grows down there.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Can we...
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
Okay. This all seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go. Sealed. Nobody arrested. Doesn't seem like it. It does not seem like it. More debt. Oh. Yeah, I just remembered why they were called Mardet. Oh, this is probably the close-up. You're also another car, Mardet. This must be the crater that was locked. Plasma rifle. Mardet ID cartridge. That would probably be a good idea to have that. Oh, look at that. So I cannot go through a door without getting my weapon up if I'm playing with the controller. That seems a little bit stupid. That's fine. That is okay. Let's continue. Continue forward. into... Just give me... Boost a little bit the sound. Oh yeah. Feel the music. Okay, what is this place over here? Now, is this never gonna load, or how does the low quality stuff work? The closer I go to it, the more... Okay, the more it's gonna load. That makes sense, I suppose. Oh my, maybe this is a little bit too loud. I'll leave it too loud. This is not a horror game, so it's okay. I started playing Dead Space 2 while I was waiting for... Oh! There are enemies.
Keep quiet.
You better. Oh, I can just... Enemies. These are not stealing. Apparently. Oh, come on. What is this place? Barred. Okay, barred. That's the way out, it seems like. Stevedore.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Monarch.
Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
Sounds like fun.
The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens. This has been Halcyon News.
Okay. Yeah, that I kind of knew that already, I think. What do we have here? Halcyon News. Chairman salutes Earth Minister Clark. Chairman Rockwell took time out from his busy schedule today to talk to us about Minister Clark and his impact on the colony. Working with Minister Clark has been truly wonderful these past 8 years, he said. His predecessor did a fine job, but Clark's brilliance cannot be overstated. The early retirement program is just the latest in a long line of initiatives he has spearheaded that will ensure Halcyon continues to be the envy of all the outer colonies. We couldn't agree more, Mr. Chairman. Interesting. What about this? The same? Nope. Another news. Halcyon News, media circus around circus time clowns. The politics of toss ball have grown increasingly turbulent of late, with the circus time clowns trading out every single member of the team. Asked to comment on the upheaval, the Owners League released a statement saying that the clowns' failure to reach the finals was a deciding factor in their organization rearrangement. When questioning about the values of this overhauled team, a representative from the clowns stated that their goals remain the same as ever: toss, ball, win, repeat. Okay, that didn't seem important at all. Clowns. I want to see a match of this game, toss ball. It sounds very silly. It sounds like the guys are trying to play that game from Harry Potter, but without magic. Let's run. Okay, let's go in, shall we? Whoa!
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Berry flavored center. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
This is giving me some oh shit, what's the name of that movie? Very old movie. Roadrunner? No, it's not Roadrunner. What? Roadrunner is something completely different. Oh, what do we have here? Don't remember. But it's a cyberpunk movie. Well, one of the first good ones. Or with Harrison Ford.
Surface is already sold out again.
Who knows? Halls are scarce. Back in Triangulum, there were hundreds of space hands idle.
I heard piracy was up some around Halcyon. I
Oh.
didn't think it was that bad.
I heard there's been a rash of conveyor losses on all routes.
Yeah. Okay, let's... So it's not extremely... Oh, rest and go. Was that the Lost Hope? I remember these names. Maybe I read about them. Yeah, there's no way of opening doors without getting your weapon out. That is kind of dumb.
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Is it the same one as before?
Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question.
Is that about the clowns?
Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first.
Okay.
Coaches and referees are debating how...
Doesn't seem like there's many people to talk with here,
unfair advantage.
other than the bartender. Vera.
This story brought to you by Halcyon
Vera?
News. All the
Ah.
news that's fit to broadcast.
Don't like this. Is there a way to change that? Controls. Button lay. Key bindings? No, it's here. Okay. Why? Why can't they just let us? This doesn't make any sense. Let us just do whatever we want with the keys.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
Oh yeah, about that. I wanna... Is there... who should I talk with if I wanna help out about that? Yeah, what is this heat issue I've been hearing people complaining about?
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday.
Okay.
And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
It might be your thermal control system's busted. That can happen if it's not tended to from time to time.
I don't really care what the issue is, kid. I just want it fixed. Sweat's starting to make me chafe in places I shouldn't be chafing.
Okay. Who's in charge of fixing it?
Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up.
Okay. And what do you need the radiators for?
They're supposed to gather up all the heat the systems generate and vent it into space. Instead of the heat going where it ought, though, it seems to be blowing straight down the promenade.
Promenade? How long has it been like this?
Weeks? I lost track. Too law-damn long.
You guys are still alive. Well, maybe I can do something about that.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
I am. I don't suppose you know a way I could get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. Yeah, I've heard something about Monarch.
Stellar Bay proper? Tough to say. The board recalled all the nav keys about 10 years back when the corps pulled back to Terra 2.
Do you know why?
It's overrun with beasts, I heard.
Oh.
Big ones. Kinda chew your face off for fun.
Really?
Might all be board propaganda, though.
Yeah, probably.
If you're aiming to get to Stellar Bay, you're gonna have to get your hands dirty. The board don't like them that truck with Monarch. But I ain't the one you ought to be asking. Try Gladys on the promenade. She'll fix you up.
Yeah, I've heard about her. All the traders in the system come through here. Heard anything interesting?
Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial. So yay, another 6 of those next season.
Oh, okay. Anything else?
I hear tell some folk down in the townships are getting offered early retirement.
Oh,
Who'd think of such a thing? What would you do with all the time?
the brainwashing happening around this place is unbelievable. Anything else?
Only the usual. Marauders all over space. You ever wonder how folk who can't figure the bleeding edge technology of a spoon can manage to get ships into space?
Okay.
Don't think I heard anything new lately. The system's got pretty quiet the last few weeks. Wonder why.
Wonder why. That's fine. What do you do? What do you know about Chief Junley? Don't remember her, but okay.
There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that.
Okay, interesting. She seems to be the kind of person Michael would like spending time with. Let me see what you have, I guess.
What ain't I got?
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna have anything interesting. Is anything 6% discount? Why? I'm not complaining, but hey, it's pretty cool. Cosmic smoke. Yeah, not interested. Bye. What else do we have around this place?
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity.
Huh?
Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Yeah.
You were sick. Who took your temperature? When you were...
Okay. What do we have back here? I hope they're not mad about me going about their business. Chef?
I try to keep the plate. Colonials are always itching for a fight.
Chef and chef. Is that a book? Oh no. Frozen dinner. Frightened crew. That doesn't seem relevant. Ooh, what is this? Is there a source of energy?
I like documentary series. Truth is better than fiction.
Complete lack of privacy. Yeah, I guess that's normal around these parts of the universe. That's locked. Very locked. What is it? What is it behind this place? This? Can't get the darts. Okay, that seems like that's it for this place. Let's go to the next one. Medical Bay. What do we have here? Bell's shelves. What is this? Should I not mess with that? Oh, okay. Deadeye assault rifle.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Really? That's interesting. Before that, what's the benefit of modifying my weapon? Since that's the only thing I can ask her about?
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Self-improvement, including one's weapons, is always a worthy endeavor.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy.
Ooh.
Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads.
Sounds
What
very
if you like
interesting.
getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
Very cool. And how do I attach a modification?
Only takes a bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You could take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering.
Sure. If I change my mind, can I take the mod off or replace it?
No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
That makes sense. So I can replace it, but I can't get the modification back. And where can I find modifications?
Right here for a start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty.
Specialty. Does modifying a weapon void the warranty?
A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRA and TIES tops the list.
What? Thanks. That's all I needed to know.
So, what can I get you?
Let me take a look at these mods we're having. Got some ammunition. How am I doing in ammunition? If I go to sell, oh, that's weird. Okay, if I go to sell, can I look at my ammunition? It would be here, right? 700 of the plasma. Light ammo. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm okay. I'm very fine on the ammunition. What am I using right now? I'm using... It does not appear here? I don't think it appears here. Fine. Impact hammer. How much would that cost? So, 50. Yeah. I'll keep it for now. Repair. Just repair. All equipped. 81 bits. Sure. Does weapon durability decay over time? Because I don't think I spent anything. What is that? Okay, what modifications do we have? Where are the modifications at? Here. Whisper quiet muzzlers. Interesting. Scope. Gyro sight. Mr. Ouch. No, I'm not going melee. Fine, we're good. We're good. Can I enter your place here? No, I cannot. So apparently this place has seen waste disposal. Has seen a decay in movement. Waste disposal. These are locked. Hopefully those don't open and enemies come out of them. Waste disposal, so there could be...
What they do with their waste? I guess they just chuck it down here.
I'm guessing... Ooh, yeah, they're just... It's falling trash. I'm guessing the smell is pretty bad down here. I should just... do this.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch. Okay?
I guess. Apparently somebody killed himself. Bolster pistol. Bolster pistol. Energy. Stagger. 21 damage. That's pretty bad. Crumpled instructions. Frankie got a lead on some local savage. One of the Groundbreaker old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedore's quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for loose panel. For a loose panel, you got to climb on top of their bunks and head toward the back wall. They say we should watch our backs. She thinks we're being tailed. In the other words, typical Lilia, not Lydia. Loose panel, top of bunks, back wall. These are not stealing. Hey, you came down, even though you said you were going to stay up there. I'm guessing it's not. I don't think I wanna. I don't want anything to do with a frozen dinner. Oh, it's an incinerator. This is probably very dangerous. But I want to see. Woo! Oh, yeah. Probably not a good idea to go down there. Not by falling anyways. I thought I had stepped on it. Okay. Damn bugs. Barracks. This place is really cool. Groundbreaker. Wait. Before I go over there, let's take a look at the other locations on the other side of this place here. Beginning my rest and go. Apparently.
Can we rent an upstairs room?
No, think we're going to rent anything. Milo.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
That makes sense. How's life on the Groundbreaker?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
Uh-oh. Am I about to make the Groundbreaker unlivable? Because I do intend on taking the Sublight down, according to what I've heard about them. How does the Groundbreaker keep the board at bay?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Yeah. You mentioned Sublight.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Lilia? Wait. I missed who he was talking about. Yeah, Lilia. Do you do business with Promenade merchants?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Moon mask? Alright. I'll be on my way then. I guess we can't rent a room, just look around. Ooh. Rest and Go key card. Being a thief on this game looks like it's a lot of fun. Okay. Apparently the objective is down here. Is that Lilia? Or is that someone else? Don't know. Let's take a look up here first. Yeah, Fright Clue. What's up, dude? I'm just having a look-see, don't worry. Dust ball cards. Yeah, that's a little bit too invasive for me to go through his terminal. Crew? Oh, oh, ho, ho. I'm glad that was locked. Come on. There we go. Compacted. Ooh, what do we have here? Shh. Yeah, shh.
I've seen you limping a bit. You all right, Mr. Vicker? Need us to slow down?
What are you implying? I am perfectly fit. My knee is just acting up.
There't no shame in being older, Mr. Vicker. Don't worry. The captain and I'll take care of you.
I need neither your advice nor your pity, young lady.
Oh, there are enemies on the radar. Squatter's Journal. I served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone's heard my sob story, but no one's listening. To them, I'm just a background radiation. I'm just background radiation. Was it my fault the captain decided to take off early? Was it my fault no one checked crew manifest? Was it my fault they replaced me with a full-timer? Now I'm filthy, bitless, and bedless. For as anyone's concerned, I'm Groundbreaker's trash. That's how I live, and no one agrees to take me on as a crew. I suppose that's how I'll die. No corpses here, thankfully. I don't know if I should take a model spaceship. I don't know about this. Taking I'll take the booze. The booze actually came in very handy, but for convincing the guy on letting us go on the police station place. Okay, now I'll take those. Some interesting place we have here. Oh yeah, this game does not have a light source. Restricted area. Ooh, okay then. Unauthorized personnel in restricted areas will be shot on sight without question. You can either fight, sneak, or use holographic shroud to get through restricted areas. Okay. So I shouldn't be seen. Doesn't seem like there's anybody here. Yeah, Michael really doesn't want to do anything bad, you know. But he cannot contain himself. He's just too damn curious. And we don't have a way to get in there, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, fine. That's not to get up. I thought I had changed the controls. Oh. Oh, you know what? I formatted my computer. So that's probably why. Standard. Modern. Hold view map. Ah, I can hold things to change. Weapon holstering. Yeah, but X is to talk and interact, no matter what. Legacy. Melee. Quick melee. Bumper jumper. No, I want the B as inventory. Yeah. And Y as a jump. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Okay, let's go back. Let's go to the objective. Talk to this person. Is that the only place? No, there's one more. There's a middle. Mechanical sentry. Oops, a daisy. A? For that? That's interesting. I don't intend on using the controller for fight, so it doesn't matter. Hey, I can just pick this up. And I can just open this place up, right? Oh, you have a name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was this your room? I'll just move along.
No.
Wait, this is almost certainly my room. That's my underwear on the floor.
Yes.
Now see here, what was I doing again?
Okay. That guy seems like he needs some time alone. Spacer?
Hey.
Hey. Ooh. Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
What? No, actually Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least.
Don't say
Now,
that.
I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
10,000 bits. Holy shit. Yeah. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Oh.
Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Oh no. Moral flexibility. Yeah, that's opposite to Michael. What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Okay. Well, just let's hear out this opportunity you were talking about.
Yes, dearie?
Tell me, what is it?
Ain't that just a treat? So, you know Edna, over in engineering? On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Oh.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Okay. Maybe somebody needs help, right? Yeah, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Abandoned outpost. Corporate secrets? Okay, got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Alright. Let me see what you have for sale.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Isn't that nice? You have a weapon? 480 damage per second. That's too good to be true. 32 times 6. It probably... Oh, bleed. Interesting. Damage type corrosion. 480. It probably eats up your ammunition super fast. If I had to guess. What is this? Datapad. An old datapad once used by the Groundbreakers marred dead security forces. From the accumulated dust and grime, this hasn't been accessed for over a decade. Yeah, let's buy that. So, what, sell the junk? I wanna buy this. Battered Mardet datapad. The old Datapad contains incident reports from various Mardet security patrols. Most are details of simple finds and dust-ups between the crews of Wildcat freighters and corporate haulers. 2 entries have been marked for later review. August 7, 2344, responded to a code ID 10T and at the Lost Hope. Vera asked us to bounce some back bay Ray that got himself soaked in Spectrum Red. Drunken fool got into a scuffle with one of Engineer Tennyson's people. We tossed a Runglitch back down to the base. Asshole fought us the entire way, telling us we'd be sorry once he controlled the hammer's power. If this is some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining to Sanita. Okay. October 25th, 23rd, 44. Had another run-in with a run leech from the Lost Hope. Don't know how the uppity peeker crawled out of the back bays without us noticing. Locked himself into the repair bay off of docking slip 13 and refused to come out. Kept raving about the weapon's chaotic beauty and some shit while we were trying to talk him out. Had to break off when our shift ended. Whole head's gotta come out eventually. I don't know what's the date. What is this? Okay. Maybe that was talking about one of those weapons, those special weapons that we read about on the ship under Unreliable. One of the weapons was the shrink ray, which we already got. No, I don't care for selling anything, buying or selling. And maybe in this, and I remember this. There was supposed to be another one of these weapons here on the Groundbreaker. Dervish Mist. No, I don't need it. Okay. We're good in here.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of interruption. Okay, that was just the first place. Now, Spacer's Choice.
You learn to keep your eyes to yourself.
Oh, there's the moon guy. Martin Callahan?
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a 0G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Taste the freedom.
Wow.
A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Yeah, he seems very, very tired. You work for Spacer's Choice? Ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Well, don't go looking into it.
If you did, that'd be good, actually. They could use the help.
And if you do, please don't mention us.
I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker. Or this stall. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Yeah. I've got to ask you about that hat, dude.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Wow. You doing alright in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
And can you see anything in there?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
My dude, just run away. And how do you brush your teeth? That's a good question.
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Spread wash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
And do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony.
Wow. Do you have to sleep with that thing on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy.
That makes a lot of sense. He doesn't sleep
Blast
for
will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash
who knows how
will
long.
knock you out cold, guaranteed.
Yeah. Does Spacer's Choice make you wear that all the time?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Yeah. Do you need me to help you get out of there?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now.
I don't think so.
Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
My dude. I don't want a hat like that. I'm addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Okay. Sorry if I pushed you too hard, Martin.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
Nah. What do you sell, actually?
Anything and everything. Whatever you want, we got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that too.
Okay. Must be shoddy quality if it needs replacing.
Just the opposite. Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop buying new stuff. Oh, sorry. Got the line wrong. You want me to do it again?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, customer's always right. Thanks. Moving on. You could go broke buying overpriced Aranid gear, or you could buy from us at a much more reasonable rate.
The price seems a little bit steep for me, apparently.
Well, this is just the beginning of a long, fruitful relationship. Who knows what discounts await the loyal customer?
Okay, I'm going now. Wow, that guy had some things to say, eh? Holy shit. I like to go through every single bit of line of dialogue. But holy... Oh, are they gonna go in? No. No. Do you have anything interesting?
Quietly now.
No, no need. Just looking underneath. Medical bay.
She's in there, Mfuru.
Oh, what's happening?
You can't get me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Ellie. What's happening here?
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
Jessie! What's this all about, friend? No, what's this about your friend? Oh, okay.
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
She's so pretty. Maybe I can look in on Jessie.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Okay. Hi.
What seems to be the problem?
I don't know. Can I buy supplies from you? You seem well stocked.
Not without dispensation from Chief Jun Lei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
Okay. What do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Okay. I'd like to see Jessie Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
Oh, come on, please. The records say? Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Really? That's concerning. I'll see you around.
Take care.
That's kind of shady, isn't it? Hey.
Good luck getting to Jessie, and better luck if you do. Real piece of work.
I'm guessing this is gonna be a restricted area. I'll keep quick save here just in case. It is not. Sick bay nurse. Sick bay nurse. Dr. Wanda Dorset.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Willard told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment. Oh yeah. Right. Let's not be rude. Willard says your shipment won't be coming in soon.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Oh, I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster.
Ooh.
That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
We've got guns. You don't want to talk more? That's fine. I'm not going to insist. Holy shit, what happened here? Yeah, no, thank you. I'm not gonna sleep there. Patient's medical chart. Probably very unethical for me to be reading this, but oh well. Patient experiences unusual side effects post-hibernation after his last voyage. Complaints of longer days are increased boredom, as if time itself is slowing down. I've never seen complications this severe and am prescribing a high dosage of stims. While I'm optimistic that I can address the symptoms, the cause still troubles me. I'm going to try reaching out the conveyor crews and some corpse docs I know on Terra 2 for answers. Update! I've learned that interstellar crews call the condition skip flu, and everyone I asked says they know someone who knows someone who had it. In extreme cases, they say the person's body and mind break down entirely. Bored medics, the few who bothered to reply, insisted the patient was making it up to shrink their duties. I don't believe my patient is malingering. But how do I prove that when the board won't even review my evidence? Time slowing down. Does it have anything to do with this? The time dilation thing? Maybe. Restricted access. Pick up. There we go. Pick up. It was not stealing. I just picked it up because it was not stealing. You have found an ID cartridge to use with a holographic shroud. You will now be automatically disguised when entering the associated restricted area. So I'm not supposed to go too close to people, right? Yeah. Let's just do a quick save here. Put that away. Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Holographic disguise activated. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation or reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. Interesting.
You the new hire? Nice to meet you.
So... yeah, I shouldn't go slowly, apparently. No. Oh, fuck. I'm the new hire, yes. Quarantine. What if I go out? And then go back in.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
No. Never. I don't think I have time to... oh, shoot. Bored. What are these? Probably don't want to steal that. What is this breathing? Problematic. Very problematic. I don't want to steal anything. Oh. Running actually does make it go faster. You can't pickpocket in this game, right? Hey, can you help me get into the backstage
Keep
area?
hanging around and I'll begin to think you're here for me. What can I do for you?
Maybe if I do the quest... oh, nothing for now.
You have yourself a day then.
Maybe if I do her quest, she'll let me go to back operating room. Maybe there's a key somewhere. Come on. It would probably not be here, right? It wouldn't make sense. No, no, no. I've only got the 3. Yeah, this looks like Use?
To the last ratchet on rut in time.
Oh, Jessie!
Leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Okay, Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me.
Really?
I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Okay. Intimidate. Oh. She's worried about you. A lot.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
That was easy. You don't seem that bad, actually.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
Absolutely not.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Okay. I do work for the board, actually. No. What did you do that got you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet you think the board had someone follow you, and now you're hiding out.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the Blood Tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
Really? So you stole it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Okay. Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do, I guess.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
Okay. I'll talk to him.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal.
Sure.
Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
For sure. Of course. I guess that was it. Right? Yeah. Seems fine. Hey.
Any word on Jessie?
Yeah, I talked to her. She's in that with the board and thinks some... No, never mind. What's the story with you two anyway?
Let's just say she did me a favor, and now I owe her.
Oh.
So, did you find her, or what?
Yeah, she's in debt with the board and thinks someone's after her. I'll handle it.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah. Oh, cool. Holding the button down is the map. Cool. Okay, I think this is as far as I'm gonna go tonight. We were able to explore quite a big part of the Groundbreaker. I think. I don't know how much this next area is gonna be, but we will figure out next time. So until then, bye bye.